Hey, Spuddies, Potato McWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6. Today we're playing as Ceasar because he got an update in the recent August patch for Civilization 6. Now he gets 300 gold whenever you conquer a city for the first time, or you earn gold from a Barbarian outpost. This gold becomes 500 after researching metal casting and 700 after steel on standard speed. And when you target Barbarians, you get plus 5 combat strength and always earn normal XP alongside the regular Roman bonuses. All cities you found or conquer start with a trading post, and if it's in a trade route range of your capital, they also start with a road to it, and your trade routes earn plus 1 gold for passing through trading posts in your own cities. We also have the Legion and the Bath, which is a unique replacement for the Aqueduct, and so on and so forth. But the really interesting thing here is Veni Vidi Vici, particularly when you are playing on marathon game speed, which we are here today. I was just kind of screwing around. I was having a good time. I was screwing around, and I just so happened to get a god start. So let me go ahead and load up the turn 19 of this game. Well, do I load it up now? No. Let's play it through from the beginning. So basically, I happen to know there's a Barb camp up here to the north, and I happen to know that there might be a Barb camp up here to the east. And so what we had done, I played like 19 turns, just like testing out the abilities, and I was like, oh my god, this seed is just so interesting that I have to play it. So we're going to go ahead and settle our city on the salt, because that will work the salt for us, getting us plus 1 amenity, allowing us to grow a little bit more aggressively. Potentially, we can also sell that salt to the AI. I'm going to go ahead and open with 2 scouts. A double scout opener is standard in my opinion, and we'll head north. And I'll try to follow my scouting pattern. We're going to go ahead and research mining, because we want access to mines and quarries, and the ability to chop woods and harvest copper. Mostly because we're playing Rome, we also want to get to bronze working relatively quickly. We want to get that iron so that we can build our Legion, which is our unique replacement for the swordsman. There's a lot of really interesting consequences of the changes to Julius Caesar, in particular the amount of gold that you can generate when you are playing on the Barbarian clans mode. And also I decided to add secret society so that we could play with vampires, because those seem fun and interesting. Yeah, so there is a tribal village here. I will go ahead and step onto this forest to go capture that tribal village. Gadoosh, and we get the Void Singers, perfect, and access to a builder. Now, we do want a builder because it will get us craftsmanship a little bit faster. We don't have any particularly excellent tiles. I think it would be nice to get the wheat online, so we're just going to have that builder chill out there. Governor appointment, we could go for the Void Singers, but we're not going to. We want to kind of save for the vampires. So we noticed the Barb camp somewhere over here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find it. We did, in fact, see the little scout over there. So yeah, the consequences of this is you're able to generate an absolutely absurd amount of gold as Julius Caesar, and you're able to level up your units to an absurd level through, barbarians have approached from the east, that's fine. You're able to level up your units to an absurd level through the use of fighting barbs. And when you pillage barb camps, not only do you get money, they level up. So there's kind of like a interesting synergy here. We did get a crippling blizzard. That's kind of scary. Let's go ahead and heal and hope that that unit doesn't die. That's RNG kind of screwing us there. Oh, it did kill us. Wait a minute. I refuse to live with RNG. Hold on. Maybe I got a plan. What if I reload? Okay, let's see what we can do. We're already reloading. This did not happen in the original run. Something has changed. So I reckon if I retreat outside of the blizzard and take a moment to heal, we can do something interesting. You skedoodle over here, and then we might be able to pillage this to clear it. Hopefully nothing spawns. Jump in here, disperse the clan, get the Sanguine Pact, immediately appoint the Sanguine Pact, skadoosh, and send the Sanguine Pact southeast to find this. Now, the thing about vampires is they can level up. Now, they can only get 10 strength from barbarians, but we could basically train this vampire up from fighting barbs, which is going to be super fun, super awesome. All right, I'm going to get this warrior to heal up, and this builder is hanging out until we have real tiles to improve. Maybe I'll get him to hang out on this mine tile. You're going to move to the east. Oh, a horse. I'll get this vampire to fortify there, and I will send this scout to the west. Basically, we want to find city-states, and we want to find barb camps. And we want to, take those barb camps and turn them into gold. We did find Cardiff, and we did find Nagaz-Argamu. Were we the first to find both of them? We were the first to find Cardiff, but not Nagaz-Argamu, which is kind of an interesting thing. I'm hoping this horse kills himself on me. He does. That gets him plus 1 combat strength. That's awesome. We're fortified across the river with plus 1 strength. It's looking good. Stay fortified right there. You head this way. Nice. He took 53 damage. Oh, big damage. So with the plus 5 combat strength advantage against barbarians, our scouts can actually fight barbs. That's kind of a hidden consequence of that plus 5 combat strength. Go ahead and grab this. That's mysticism boosted. We will head south. You're going to scout left. Oh, more tribal villages. Beautiful. So really what we're looking for are potential settlement locations, potential barb camps, all that sort of stuff. We'll grab that. And the reason our scouts can fight barbs is because the plus 5 combat strength from the Roman ability plus the plus 5 combat strength from the discipline card can combine together to be plus 10, which puts them on par with an unpromoted warrior, which will allow them to pretty effectively... Wait, can you not heal outside my territory? You are healing, but very slowly. Stay fortified there. Expecting to get attacked. He'll take 40 damage. I took 29. Well, if the vampire dies, he just gets kicked back to my capital where he'll have to begin his healing process again, which is fine. So let's let the vampire heal. I heard a Barb camp up here. Okay, there's one down there. Can't afford a unit, but I will send my warrior down to conquer that. You go ahead and improve that wheat for me. So this has gone a lot worse than the original test game I played, which is kind of upsetting me. I'm tempted to go back and click on that test game, but it's too late now because I've overwritten the save file, which kind of sucks. It's not the end of the world though. We have found old Theodore Roosevelt, the Rough Rider version. Old Teddy old pal. Grab this, 120 gold. Can I buy a unit? I can almost buy a slinger or a warrior. Kind of exciting. But yeah, in an ideal world, I want to be getting kills with this vampire to level him up. So let's send him across to see if we can find that Barb camp that was potentially harassing me. I say potentially harassing me. It was totally harassing me. I'm going to send my scout to assist my vampire. Let's get to work on bronze working. I think Rome is the kind of civ that rushes bronze working. It just seems natural to me. And we continue to produce warriors and slingers and stuff of that nature. There we go. Heyo. Let's make sure we work the food tile. That way we grow a little bit. I could get another 3 food tile here, which could be handy. That would bring us up to double base growth. With a couple of production tiles, I think double base growth plus 1 housing, that seems worth it to me. I'll attack this to get the level up. Promotion available. And hopefully this guy attacks. Oh my god. Let's cross the river. You fall back. Drop the farm right there. Craftsmanship. I'm going to tell you to focus on food, so when you grow, you'll grow to that tile. You're going to take the battle cry promotion. Can't afford a spearman yet. My scout's a little bit scared. Fortify and double defensive terrain, you might be able to get a partial kill. We really need the discipline card. Let's fall you back to Rome. And you keep healing. I'm trying to make it work, but it's a little bit of, you know, it's a little bit of stuff. All right, let's get this kill with you, because every kill we get with you is plus 1 combat strength on you, plus we boost that. So we're up to plus 3 combat strength from barbarians that have died near a vampire. We can get you up to plus 10. It would be amazing. So we don't want to attack with you while you're on 0 health. It just doesn't seem sensible. I wish I could cross this river to get this Barb camp. I hope they don't clear it. Oh my god. Major victory. All right, we got the kill. He'll get wiped out. He's on 1 health. I don't know if that means he'll die. Hopefully not. Nice. The Barb unit retreated. Cardiff did get that. That's annoying. That would have been a really great farm for me. The big problem is we haven't actually pillaged anything for gold, which was my thought. I should have maybe pillaged this, but the way it was set up didn't really leave much room for pillaging. Unfortunate. He's healing on that tile. Hopefully he considers moving. What if I declare war on Cardiff and kill this? Take the camp so I can pillage it and then buy units from it. Oh, that's based. That's just the correct play, I think. Raid clan, gain 1,000 gold, immediately buy a spearman and send it to go fight Cardiff and this Barb camp here. I'm going to step you out of this. I'm going to buy a slinger as well. The Barb appears. We fortify. Just play it safe. Let them fight each other. Spearman moves out this way. Slinger shoots. Scout comes forward to get a little bit of fighting in, actually. Then we're going to buy ourselves another warrior. Now the snowball has begun. It's turn 42, and we just got 3 units in a single, swing. Plus, we just got archery boosted. I can start sending warriors over here to start clearing up this nonsense. So you're fortified. You want to be double fortified. That means plus 6. So every turn a unit that is fortified, it gets plus 3 combat strength up to 6. I could also kill these city-states if I so wished. Oh yeah, we definitely want to kill this horseman if we can. You step into the city and heal because you'll heal faster in the city. Oh my god, my spearman's going to get some damage in here too. We are training our legions upon the forces of our enemies. It is a majestic and beautiful time. I want you to fortify and heal. You're scouting for me. There's discipline. We're also going to take God King because it would be nice to get a Pantheon. So that plus 5 combat strength against Barbs might not seem like much, but on top of the existing plus 5, we now get plus 10 against Barbarians, which is insane. So we're going to have a much easier time clearing out Barbarian nonsense. I definitely want to get craftsmanship so I can produce units faster. And then once I have enough units, I should be able to buy all of my civilian units with gold. You have a promotion. Let's take that promotion. Let's get the warrior closer. You're healing. We want to get on top of this Barb camp if we can to start pillaging it. We want to pillage it on a 10-turn cooldown. This spearman is full health, so I'm going to attack here to get experience. And we will clear it with this Barb as well. Why don't you clear that? You fortify for a turn. My vampire is ready to join the fray. Getting good at scouting info. Oh, this is going to be such an awesome, fun game. Let's see if... Oh, and this Giant's Causeway. I forgot that's one of the other things about this game. Is I spawned near the Giant's Causeway. There was a reason I wanted to use the save file. I remember now. I remember. I remember why the save file was so based. Right, you step in there, we'll do a little healing, and then we'll pillage this again. I can't believe I forgot about that. So I want to step the vampire forward. I want to shoot here. I want to clean up this. That way the vampire gets +1 combat strength. So he's up to +5. 5 more kills adjacent to him, and he will have another +10. So he'll be up to 40 base combat strength against barbarians when he's at full health. And then we can start using him to fight other players. We found the Chocolate Hills as well. Faster movement in woods and rainforest terrain, sure. Now, let me have a little bit of a look at the appeal map mode. I think there is something to be said of doing like a little bit of a preserve right there. That could be fun. Or like a preserve here. I don't know. Maybe it would be more of a Chocolate Hills thing to do preserves. We'll see what we do. This camp is ready to be pillaged, but there's a little bit too much noise with Cardiff hanging around, so I want to wait a turn before we pillage. So we want to go craftsmanship into military tradition. We want to go straight military tradition this game because it suits us very well. All right, nice one. This warrior has leveled up. I can get the kill with my vampire. Now here's the thing, vampires don't level, so we definitely want to get experience with our other units. Let's kill with the vampire though. So we got the experience. You step forward, you take the battle cry promotion. I'll move the scout forward and then we'll pillage this next turn. Let's make sure we're getting experience on our scouts because +4 to attack a scout is just so good. Kill that scout and now he's done for. We managed to get 9 experience out of fighting him. You heal up. Vampire move to capture this scout. Go ahead and raid the clan for 900 gold. We're going to immediately buy a settler. I heard a Barb camp appear all the way down here. Very nice. We'll raid this one as well. So we can buy a spearman and buy a Barb horseman. The Barb horseman honestly actually wasn't worth buying. But we want to send these guys over to the Giant's Causeway to get them leveled. Spear of Fionn on the scout. Amazing. Spearman to here. Shoot this guy. Scout to here. Attack him. Kill the scout, kill the horseman, horseman in position, settler moving. This is the sort of game where a couple coastal cities wouldn't be amiss. We could develop a pretty good coastal empire. Up here, a decent coastal city. Do another coastal city right there. Then I think it would be nice to do a encampment city that's designed to produce units that start out with the Causeway promotion. I think that's going to be the first city that I settle is right here to get control of this. So we also want to fight Nagaz Argamu. I'm going to declare war on him because he's got a whole bunch of units over here that we can level up off of. I want you to step up here and then take the faster movement on hill promotion. I want you to cross the river. I want you to take the Barb camp. I want you to cross the river. I want you to stay here. Take that attack. Move the settler over. Now we'll start clearing this camp too. Nice levels coming in here. 2 units should be enough to control most camps. And if anyone tries to get close to clear it, I fight them. Can you sweep up here? Get this kill. Perfect. You step here. Can you attack this? And then you attack this. Oh, perfect. He gets the Spear of Fionn. Boom. City settled. I'm going to go ahead and take the thrust promotion on my spearmen, so they're better at fighting melee units. I'll clear this with my warrior to get another promotion on him, probably the +1 movement promotion. Honestly, that one's super good. So my vampire was knocked back to my capital. I don't mind that, actually. I want you to move here, you to move here. You fortify, you fortify. Let's settle this city. I do want to delete my map tanks, so we've got the city at Cume. You, on the other hand, are going to grab myself a builder. Well, I can do that much better. Let's go for the monument. Honestly, no, my cities should be producing warriors, while my armies should be producing gold for me. I am a pillager. I pillagio my way around. Let's take the commando promotion. Now this warrior has 3 movement, so he's extremely mobile compared to an average unit. I'm going to move forward with my slinger, attack you, move forward with my spearmen, kill that unit, move forward with you, then kill... Oh, you can't quite get that kill because he's not a barb. That's fine. Spear of Fionn on you. You're going to move forward to get that spear too. You may as well attack for experience, I guess. Oh my god, it's so overpowered. It's awesome. You go there, you move here, get the spear. So all these guys have the spear. You get that kill right there. Oh, nice. And we have a really nice potential Giant's Causeway city, coastal Giant Causeway city right here that captures all the nice culture tiles and also gets me a decent trade route. A few coastal cities popping in here. We will need to start thinking about backfilling down this way. It's going to be a little bit more important. Let's take some time to heal up on all these units. A horseman has appeared in this city. Let's move the spearman this way. We'll attack there. Pillage can't be done for 3 turns. Oh wow, he just straight up one-shot him. Grab that tribal village. Sailing has advanced. We were going to get sailing anyway by settling coastally, but that's fine. A slinger attack. Horseman attack. Spearman onto the thing. Oh baby, we're coming up to a pillage turn. It's about to happen. So technically, if this was a regular game, right, I believe Marathon, everything is 3 times slower or twice as slow. No, 3 times slower. Yeah, because a warrior is normally 40 production, but right now they're 120. So that means they're 3 times as expensive. So technically this would be turn 20 in a standard game speed. Imagine having this many units on turn 20, right? That would be what the equivalent would be. That's why this is such a fun, broken, insane way to play. Let's move the horseman over. Can we get that kill? We can. Let's raid the clan, 1,000 gold. Raid the clan, 1,000 gold. Let's use that gold. Get settlers. See, do I want to settle here or here? I think, yeah, settling 1 tile left is better, I think. Buy the settler. We've got 1,000 gold left over. We really need to get to masonry. Could be good to get a builder. The city of Cume. I could improve the stone. Let's do it. Every 10 turns, I'll be able to get 1,000 gold. That's absurd. All right, attack here, attack here. Clear this out. Spearman appeared here. We can level up our little sling. You have a promotion. We're going to take thrust on you. You can get this kill. Perfect. And now we can set this horseman to go scout, I think. Oh, another Barb camp down here. Now that is just perfect. Let's get our vampire heading down that way. Russia just closed their borders, so we got kicked out, unfortunately. Someone did build Stonehenge. Stonehenge. I'm going to send my vampire south. Oh, I think there's a Barb camp to the northwest we need to go explore. We almost have enough for a... Well, I guess I could get a scout and fight this Barb. I think that's fine. Drop a little quarry, get ourselves +1 production in this city. That's very nice. Not good. Let's bring the vampire back to fight north. And I'll start moving my builder to the north to rebuild my capital should it end up getting severely damaged. Dude, I'm loving this whole like level up fully from Barb's thing. It's insanely fun to play with. It's one of the things in the game that I've wanted to. I kept trying to find a mod that would do it, but I couldn't find a mod that actually worked. I found lots of mod that claimed they did it, but I never actually found one that did it. Let's buy the Mercury for 2 gold per turn. That'll make our capital happy, I hope. And we'll do a little bit of fighting with our scout. Move the vampire forward. Maybe we can get a kill. We'll settle the city of Ravenna. Produce masked warriors for me. I think it would make sense to improve the wheat as well here. We could work that and get really fast growth. You just start thinking about aqueducts, districts, all that sort of stuff. But I don't think it's actually, it's a little bit too early to make those decisions. Hopefully we can get a one-shot here that would get the vampire. Oh, almost. But if these 2 guys do die near me, that'll be another +2 on my vamps. The other thing to think about Caesar's ability is that he can effectively fight Barbs without needing to slot in the anti-Barb policy, because he already fights Barbs really effectively. So even though this tile has better yields, I'm going to lock this in because it grows faster, and growth is really useful early game. Growth just has a really high payoff in the first couple 100 turns of the game. So that's why we focus on it. All right, let's kill this guy, move here, +8 from Barbarian instead of a died near the vampire. So two more kills total, and he'll be maxed out on Barb kills. Kill that slinger. You just need your final kill now. It's the final kill down. Doodaloo-doo, doodaloo-doo-doo. Let's cross the river. Oh, another. We're going to be up to 3 pillages now in a single turn. Potentially 4 pillages in a single turn. Okay, scout, get some experience, then come in with my vampire and get this kill. Perfect. Vampire is maxed out, and now I need to go start fighting things like Cardiff and Nagazgargamu. So we're going to go for masonry immediately to get the battering ram. We can start conquering these cities. I think that's the right play for like developing this into like a super awesome late game build that will transition. Basically, I think it's an interesting way to transition. Repair our farm, attack with you, kill with the vampire. Oh my god, the vampire is smashing them now. Let's begin the pillaging. So we're going to, well, if I move here, I shoot you. I move here, I attack with you. I move here, I pillage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4,000 gold. I've got 4,000 gold in the bank. Genuinely insane. Should go for another settler, probably. I think I would like to settle a city on the spices down here. If I hold down control, it's not in range of any of this. It captures new lands. It leaves potential river city like around here available for me. That looks pretty good. Now I need to start thinking about how I'm going to expand to the north. So if you're taking this, then I could probably just build a single... I mean, if you're doing this, say, I could probably just build this city, capture all this northern area on the gypsum. Would really prefer freshwater, but we can build an aqueduct. The city's going to require quite a bit of investment for it, but it does capture the majority of the north. And then if we really want to capture the snow, we can put a city here later if we want to capture like the strategics. It's kind of a cute city here, especially for Rome. Like if I settle right there, I can get myself a harbor and I can go ahead and put a bath right there. That city's quite cute to me. I think I'd like a city at the end of this river capture all these unavailable tiles, because I basically want to get all the tiles inside my empire in an efficient manner. And then there's kind of another one of these like cutesy kind of fills in the gaps city right there. And so I think this kind of a layout works fine for capturing all the land. My cities aren't too close together. My cities aren't too far away from each other. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves yet another settler. What else could I purchase? I could purchase a monument. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. We'll have to play it slow. Okay, looks like all of our units have to flee from reprisal, which is to be expected. Cross the river. You clear this. You go there. You step forward and take a heal. Where would be more important to settle? I think settling this city could be useful. Quite a good one too over here. Alrighty, let's clear out this Barb camp. My units are leveling up to an absurd degree. It's really tasty. I have the biggest military in the world. Let's get a hit on you and then kill with you, and then you're going to retreat back to heal. Perfect. You're heading down to go improve the quarry, although I think I prefer to improve the farm. I will go ahead and buy the farm. You have a promotion. Let's take battle cry so you can go clear out this slinger. Would love another unit down here to help this out. Can I hire a spearman and do a little bit of spearman shenanigans? Attack here. You fortify. Claim that Barb camp and hope Nagazargamu kills them. We do now officially have bronze working. Let's have a little bit of a look for iron. There's iron down by Nagazargamu. There's iron down by Mohenjo-Daro. So we're definitely going to kill city-states this game, which is why we're rushing, well, quote-unquote, rushing for masonry. Let's pop you into the capital to heal, and you're going to head north to look for that Barb camp. You're going to soften him up. You're going to get the kill, and then you're going to retreat back to a safe place. There's a constant dance you have to do with your units. I got the Spear of Fionn on him, and then I want to send you down this way. Let's attack here. Hopefully you get the promotion. Perfect. So now you've got fast movement on hill, which means you might be able to move after attack. Yep, we get to get gorilla, and then we can get ambush if we can keep leveling up this scout by fighting barbs, which is awesome. Let's pop down a farm right here in Ravenna. We're going to work the farm because growth is really nice early game for a little bit of science and culture. Ostia has been freshly settled, and I think this is a particular kind of game where producing a lot of units and then using gold to buy our infrastructure kind of feels right, so that we have a constant influx of new warriors, at least for the next little while. Oh nice, we found a barb scout that we can kill with our scout, and we'll get tons of XP from it. Oh my god, there's a lot of barbs appearing here. It's fine. We've got new units pumping out constantly, so we have it kind of mostly under control. We found Signy, Debamaraha. We've met a whole bunch of the players in the game. We're only missing 3 now. And taking a look at their situation, I would say we're not doing too bad. Speaking of not doing too bad, it's pillage time. 1,000 gold, 1,000 gold, 1,000 gold. Morbus, it's another 4,000 gold in the bank. We've got 5k. Any units purchasable from these camps? It does not look like it for a little while. I don't see any camps nearby either that we can buy from. I think the big thing now would be to keep getting settlers. We keep settling cities. We keep extending our reach. So I'll buy a settler here in Rome and send it up north. I'll buy a settler here in Cumae and send it east. The amount of settlers I have on turn 80. Okay, so if this is turn 80, you divide it by 3. So this is turn 30. I've got 4 cities in like a standard speed game. Oh man, it's so insane. I love playing Rome. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, you move here. You attack him. You clear that. You catch that scout. You're heading down this way. You got to clear your way through this nonsense. You got to fight your way through this too. Come on, roll high. Oh, rolled low. Unlucky. We're taking some hits. It's nothing we can't sustain. We might have to do a little bit of dancing here with these units. Like you'll need to go here. You'll need to go north of the river. You're about to level up too, so you'll take a little bit of time to heal. You're swinging around Nagazargamu. Kill that scout for me. Perfect. Scout, do a little damage. Horsey, do a little damage. Get that kill. You'll need to heal up a little. So if I fortify across the river and attack with this spearman, that should weaken this guy to the point where if he attacks across the river to hurt me, he will get himself killed and give me enough experience to promote, which is the ideal scenario, I think. I want to try and preserve our units as much as we can. Oh, my poor warrior over here, I think just got killed from triple attacks. That's okay, because we did just get a new warrior that we could send there. I'm going to send you to go get promoted here. I'll send you off down there. In the city of Rome, I think we just keep producing military units because that's how we scale this game. It's how we get most of our gold. Now, did I buy the monument in my capital? I did not. I'm going to buy the monument in here. Boom. So that we can start growing and also finishing civics a little bit faster and catching up with the AI. You step here, do a big old settlement. We get +3 era score, plus a little bit of extra culture, which is always fantastic. And get to work on warrior production. We need a constant stream of warriors. Awesome. One of my spearmen just got leveled up. So now I'm going to get Shiltrin, which will give him +10 combat strength when defending against melee class units. And there's quite a few melee class units hanging around here. Let's go ahead and settle on the gypsum. We've got 3 copies of luxuries, which is keeping my empire at least content. And it's turn 30, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. So that is a city on average every 5 turns in a standard speed game. Okay? Normal speed game, it's a different ballpark. It's a different ball game. Oh, nice. A warrior we can level up on. So I want him to start attacking me, and then we'll fortify to heal and defend. Let's go up onto the defensive terrain. We'll fortify on the defensive terrain. Being on a hill gives you +3 combat strength. Being on a forest gets you +3 combat strength when defending. And then fortifying twice will give you another +3 and +3, which will be a +12 defensive modifier standing on this tile, bringing this unit up to a 32 combat strength against barbs. Basically a swordsman, like a weak swordsman when defending against barbarians, which is still a really strong unit at this phase of the game. All right, we need to catch this slinger. Let's attack with you. You'll get a promotion. Let's soften him up. I hadn't planned to actually kill him, but that's fine. But now I can get levels on both of these guys and start doing more work. Nice. State workforce was boosted. Very nice. We do almost have military tradition, which will give us flanking and support combat bonuses, making this fighting stuff that we're doing a little bit easier. Let's move you to here. I guess amphibious is actually pretty good for this unit right now. We take a little damage. Let's promote you with Shiltrins. Now you're really well defended against these warriors. When's our next pillage? It's probably in a turn or two, I think. 1 more turn. So I need to grab this. Move you this way. Move you this way. We're ready for a pillage. I can promote this archer. Ooh, I could go for emplacement. And then we're close to expert marksman. Almost a double shot slinger here. Can I maybe... Oh yeah. Hire that spearman. There's the Elves of Minerva. Bring another... We don't really need many more units to defend here, but I could do a little bit of scouting. And also just having more units is kind of based. We pillage for gold. We do a little gold pillage here. We do a little gold pillage here. We do a little gold pillage here. I think that was 4 1,000 gold pillages. Well, 990. So I need to get metal casting and steel to improve the amount of money we get. That's kind of strong, actually. I need to start assembling a squadron that will go smash Cardiff, I think. Yeah, I think Cardiff is going to be our main target. So it might be worth it for me to hold on to my gold for a few turns until I can buy a bunch of warriors to fill this out. And also start moving warriors with Spear Fionn from Cume. I know what to do. I'll start buying warriors from Mediolanum because they start off with the Spear Fionn and then start marching them to Cardiff. We'll kill Cardiff with the Spear Fionn, get some levels, and then move on to Nagazar Gamu. A whole bunch of nonsense just spawned from my camps and we just cleaned them up. Ooh, Eagle Warrior. That's a huge find from the Quiet Fox clan. Eagle Warriors are super good because when you fight city-states, they can create builders for you, potential even bigger snowball. I like how I have 326 military strength, which I think is more military strength than the entirety of all the AIs that I've met combined. It's like just about ahead of them. It's truly fantastic. So we have military tradition, so we're getting flanking and support combat bonuses, which is amazing. Let's now go for state workforce to get governor titles. I think that's a good move, as well as the government plaza. We can start snowballing if we can get our government plaza down. I would like to build Rome as a trade destination city. I think that would be quite fun. So it'd be something like a bath here, then maybe we go for the dam, we go for the industrial zone, and then adjacent to the industrial zone we do a commercial hub, and then there would naturally be a government plaza in the center there, diplomatic quarter here. So this would be like the setup for the capital as a destination of trade routes, internal trade. I think that's the goal. And then we would gain our science and culture just from having a massive empire. So that's the plan for the capital. Lots of gold, lots of production, lots of districts. For the rest of my cities, it's going to be something like an encampment and a commercial hub to generate gold, production units, and great general points. Let's start sending the Eagle Warrior west, because I would like the Eagle Warrior to get some of the kills when fighting Cardiff and Nagazgargamu, and I want my Vampire in position to fight Cardiff as well. We've also got a little bit of nonsense floating around our borders, which we should be able to handle thanks to you know, our ability to fight barbarians being like incredibly strong. The most important thing for this scout is that I level him up, because I really want to get this guy to level 4 so he can get the plus 20 combat strength promotion. So we have bronze working. I would like to make my way towards working on legions, but maybe it would be good to get animal husbandry first to find horses. I think that would be a pretty good move, as would be getting archers, because we do have a few slingers knocking around. I'm going to send 3 of my new warriors up north. We're about to get another pillage turn, which should allow us to buy a battering ram. I mean, we can already buy the battering ram in Ravenna. And then just a few extra warrior purchases through Mediolanum will refill the troop coffers, so to speak. And we should be good to go. So I'm going to stop producing warriors with production now. And I'm going to start producing actual things like builders and monuments with my production. And the reason for that is it's now more efficient for me to buy warriors from Mediolanum and then walk them to the front line because they start with the Spear of Fionn. I'm going to let the ones that were under construction finish, but we're going to change how we organize our military here. It's not a total overhaul. It's just like a little bit of a change. It's another pillage to earn. It's another pillage to earn. Boop, 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 boop. And that is 4,000 gold pillaged instantly from the coffers of the Bank of Barbaria. The Bank of Barbaria sounds like it could be a real bank. Ooh, major flood killed something. I think it killed that scout that was here. Go ahead and get that kill for me. Nice. This guy's up to 70 out of 90 experience, so he's about to be overpowered. And then let's keep on buying warriors from Mediolanum. Ravenna could use a builder and a monument. It's kind of the order of operations we're going for here. We almost have our Pantheon. 3 turns until we have it. So at state workforce, we will get to change some things around here, which is a very exciting moment. Attack here. And then we attack here. We're clearing out all the new stuff that's appeared. You guys can heal up. You step back there. All right, we're moving in with the soldiers on Cardiff. It's about time. I do need to keep in mind some of these units don't have the Spear of Fionn, so they should be sent. It's one of those things where it's better to pick it up, like to delay their reinforcement to the front line to pick it up, in my opinion. It just is better to do that. All right, let's move in on Cardiff. So right now, if I were to attack with my units, I wouldn't do much damage, right? Very much so, major defeats, not much happening. I move the battering ram in. Boom. We're smashing the city at Cardiff. Like, obliterating it. Now, technically, the vampire doesn't count as a melee unit, so it won't get the benefit, but that's not important. The important thing is that we are killing these city-states. All right, choose a pantheon. Quite a few pantheons that we could go for here that could be particularly useful. God of Craftsman is okay. It's just like a really good little bit of faith, a little bit of production, kind of helps you out throughout the game. God of Healing is really handy for getting you lots of healing with your holy sites. Lady of the Reeds and Marsh just improves the quality of your land, particularly if you have a lot of marsh. I don't have a whole lot of marsh in this game. I think the thing to go for here is God of Craftsman. Eventually, when we get access to iron, we'll also have a ton of like horses and stuff like that. It'll be very useful to have all those resources. Yeah, not useful right now, but will be useful later. Oh yeah, look at that vampire just smashing that city. That's what we like to see. And don't forget, fighting this city is going to get us more experience. When this unit dies in the center, it'll get us another +1 combat strength on our Barb, our vampire. I do think it makes sense to go for more settlers. Use our gold to expand both our military and our empire. Let's move the vampire here. The city is now officially under siege. You're going to move here, you're going to move here, you're going to move here, you're going to move here. We'll be able to hit it pretty hard next turn. We want to be a little bit careful. Now, it's a little bit of a worry that Rough Rider Teddy is in the game because he's going to have another +5 combat strength to fight my units. My hope is that my legions will be strong enough to push through that. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but we'll see. I could also start sending some of my units down to the southeast. You know what? I'm going to do that. Let's grab some warriors to send southeast. Warriors and slingers heading southeast. We did finish animal husbandry. Let's have a look for horses. Okay. Well, so the horses are going there. Let's see, horses here. Kind of ruined my government plaza plan. I can do a little bit of shuffling. If I put my government plaza here, if I put my aqueduct here, if I put my commercial hub here and I put my industrial zone there, can the dam go on this tile? I think it can. It's got 2 river sides adjacent. So we could do this, build a nice big capital. It's not ideal, but it's in the direction of something useful. Let's move you 1 tile to the left, move you 1 tile to the left. Let's move you 1 tile to the left, move you 1 tile to the left. Next turn, we'll be able to completely take this city. It's taking our time. All right, time for Cardiff to fall, I think. Let's hit Cardiff once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and then hit with the vampire. The city's in bad shape. We have managed to capture ourselves another Barb camp that we can pillage every 10 turns for 1,000 gold. It's 100 gold per turn. Pretty bonkers. State workforce is completed. We can get started on our government plaza, which we will do in Rome the moment we have a chance. So let's pop in here. We already have the tile, so we can actually place the government plaza. I will finish that warrior. I may as well, because that warrior is worth about 400 gold for me right now. Okay, let's attack with the Eagle Warrior. I'd like the Eagle Warrior to get a level up. We're going to go ahead and keep that city. Rebellion in 11 turns. We're also going to grab probably Magnus for now and pop him into Cardiff. That will get us loyalty. We are getting a loyalty debuff from America, but as the city grows, we get control of it. It should get better. We can also build a monument in here. Let's see, what are you working? Nothing particularly good, not important. But yeah, we've taken our first city-state, which is an exciting moment for this game. Nagaz-Zargamu is next, and Nagaz-Zargamu has actually 1, 2, 3 mines that we can pillage. That's quite a bit more value than we got from our other guys. So with stake workforce, it's the butcher. We're going to head to foreign trade, early empire, and then into political philosophy. And my goodness, it's episode 1. It's like turn 40 in a standard speed game, and we've got 7 cities. I am really excited to see how this snowball unfolds. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.